Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to Rise of the Phoenix. My name's Dave, DLC Dave, and let's get into the episode. As you can see, we are at the cup final game. We are at Wembley. I'm wearing a suit. You can't see me, but it's a bit irrelevant that I'm wearing it, to be honest. But I am. I'm wearing a suit, so that's happened. So we're at cup final day. But that's basically where the good news ends. Now I'm going to show you the fixtures. I'm not going to do a highlights package for this run of games because there've been quite a number of games and there's been a lot of goals and a lot of them were just they weren't that meaningful. We've won the league obviously very comfortably and we finished we broke the record for the number of points, number of goals. So we finished 104 points. So we're obviously very pleased with what we were able to do this season. And we go into the Vanarama National League National in good spirits and in hope that we can go up to the Football League at the first time of asking. But today we have the cup final. Now, I said about the bad news, and I'm going to get straight into it. So the first one is this. Josh Hutchins is out for 4 months with a damaged spine. He got injured whilst being tackled in a match. Now, I'm going to say that any tackle that damages your spine is not a good tackle, and I am not happy. You may be able to tell. I was livid when I saw the article after the game. Absolute, but yeah. So he'll be out for 4 months, which means he'll probably be out until September time. So he's going to miss the start of next season, which is a big shame because he came in and he done amazingly. You know, I mean, if you look at that, he's played 9 games, 3 goals, 2 assists from right back, 3 player of the matches, an 8.00 average rating. That's phenomenal for a 16-year-old right back just starting out. I mentioned the other bad news. Now, I'm gonna preface this bad news by showing you something. So as you can see, it came up saying that we will be without 5 of our players due to international duty for the game on the 26th of May, the Sunday, when it was originally due to be held. As you can see, they are our key men. And so we postponed it, and it was moved forward until the 22nd of May. Apologise for the fans, but we don't have we don't have as much chance of winning it without those 5 players. So imagine my surprise when we get to game day and I'm confronted with this monstrosity. There's actually more players being missed. And not only that, 2 of them are our goalkeepers. So we're now playing. We can't even find Sam McQueen. God knows where he's gone. We've now got Shaquille Afalabi, who's going to keeping net for us at Wembley. What an absolute joke! I mean, where England under 20s, and why? What are they even doing? They're doing the World Cup, are they? That doesn't kick off for another week. They could have. I am not pleased. It hasn't come across already. I am not a happy man right now because we are just nowhere near full strength. Our best players. Paul Phillips is also out for 4 to 5 weeks, by the way, just to help out. Luke Peacock is suspended. Brilliant. I can name 5 subs. Adam Kane's going to get on. I'll go Anthony Holdsworth over Mitchell Kinnear. So, I think this is what we're going to have to go with. So we've got Shaquille Alaphobia in net. Back 4 of Long, Lane Love, Gale and Espinoza for the first time this season. Good and Sinton in midfield. Not too bad. I don't mind that particularly. Williams, Beachy, Smith and Skinner. And in fact, that attack is fine. It's really the defence that's been absolutely decimated. Literally, what? The only player who would start for us is Espinoza if we had everyone available. Missing 4 of our first choice back 5. So anyway, that's my rant. That's my rant over. That's my rant, I promise. But we're at Wembley today. which is fantastic for the club. First appearance at Wembley, probably. I'm not too familiar with the history of Phoenix Sports Football Club, but I can't imagine they've turned out at Wembley too many times. But we're playing Dartford. Now, I think I mentioned in the last episode that we've played Dartford twice, obviously, in the league. So away from home, we got battered 3-0. At home, we beat them 3-0. So it could go either way. But I am less confident than I was now seeing all this. So unfortunately, I say unfortunately, unfortunately, this is the team we're going with. So yeah, I'm not pleased. Not happy at all. Players are not lacking match sharpness because they haven't been playing because they're not as good as the team players that are playing in the World Cup. Now I love the fact that our players are playing in World Cups. We're not even playing in professional football. Well, professional football, not even playing in league football. But still, they moved it. It was moved. Why? Okay, I said rant over and then I kept going. Right, so let's have a look at Dartford's key players. They finished fifth last year. Oh, this year, sorry. So they must have got to the playoffs and got beat. That's semi-final. Yeah, they went out Deutsche Helmut on penalties, so they were obviously a decent side. I mean, they just devoured us really. So if we have a look at who their key players are, so Lee Noble, he's a 31-year-old. Actually, I think I don't recognise him. Has he spent his time? No. Yeah, just a Dartford legend, surely. As you can see, very good player. Mentally fantastic for this level. Physically, he's fine. Technically, he's okay. And you can see why he is their key player. Joe Ray, 20-year-old, decent player. Alex Kathleen is their main goal threat. Good physicals. And really, to be honest, in this division, that's pretty much mostly what you need. It's some good physical stats and then just something okay over here. You don't really need that top level technical attributes. You don't need to have fantastic tackling or passing. Sorry, tackling. You don't need passing or technique or particularly. You just need reasonable finishing, first touch, composure, and then good physicals. And that's what this guy basically encapsulates. He's got 13 goals. So obviously, they're not huge goal scorers. If you look at their top goal scorers, got 30 or 17. Sorry, obviously they don't score bucket loads of goals, but they will provide a good test for us. And as I keep saying, they put us to the sword really in the league away from home. So yeah, so we're gonna get into the game. We're at Wembley, big day for the club and all the fans. I hope there's a big turnout. I don't know. I mean, home games we seem to bring in about 300 these days, which is decent, and hopefully it'll go up next year. We've got obviously capacity is now over 3,000, so there's plenty of room to go into. I just hope that they keep coming really. So we're at Wembley. So we're gonna do the team talk and we're gonna get into the game. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy apart from me, obviously. So it's Dartford against Phoenix Sports for the FA Trophy final at Wembley, and it's a big one, Martin.
And it's live.
Let's do this. Look at that. It's actually a proper stadium we're in. I actually want to see the stadium in different angles. That's not helpful. Um, there we go. That's the money shot. That's what I want to see. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Not actually accurate because Wembley's got 3 tiers, but you know, what more can you do? Right, so we kick things off in our usual green kit, shooting from left to right in this first half, and hopefully these players can step up and deliver a performance. Nothing much going on in this first 20 minutes, but we now have possession of the ball. Matt Good probably maybe playing his last game for the club, but we'll see. Skinner to Beachy. To Nathan Smith, back to Espinoza. He gets tackled though. Sinton does well, picks it up though. He's a really key player for us in that midfield area. He just sweeps up and deals with things and gets forward well. Smith crosses it in. I think it hit the post. Yes, it did. It hit the outside of the post and then squirmed away. Nothing much. Not really that close to being a goal. Wasn't the best ball in, but it's certainly an action moment. Good plays it to Skinny. Skinny's in behind at Wembley. Can he score? He can't. Where's Dan? Come back, Dan, please. Get back to. Who cares about the World Cup? There's him kicking off for another week. Oh, and there's Ryan Williams picking up a knock. His definitely his last game for the club. That it's ending early. Now then, choices. Do I go for Tom Anderson, who was a bit of a safe choice, or do I absolutely go mental and give Anthony Holdsworth his debut at Wembley? He hasn't played for us at all. I'm doing it. It's happening. It's happened. Okay. And they are on the attack. Rollins, and they hit the lead. Literally any shot at our goalkeeper is going to go in. Our players were complaining about an offside there. I'm not sure. Looked tight, Ray did. It certainly wasn't obviously Rollins, but Ray looked tight. But yeah, any shot at goal will go in because we haven't got a real goalkeeper in net. And I'm even more livid now. Go on, Smith. Come on. Go on, Skins. Come on, skin him, skin him. Cross it in. People there.
Absolutely world class.
Oh my God. I cannot. Sean. He's certainly no Josh Hutchins. Right, to absolutely smash the backside about for that first half performance, which we were still a better team, obviously, but we're nowhere near the level we should be at. They're coming forward again though. Not 2-0, that would be okay. Well done, Alafabi. They made it look difficult, but you caught it. I don't mind as long as you catch it and you keep it away from my goal. But we're sitting so deep for some reason. Well, go on, Nath. Right, come on now. Let's work something. Let's release Ben Beachy in behind. That's what I want to see us do now. Sinton to Skinner to Smith. Can he score? He does. Nathan Smith places it really into the top corner. It was actually a really nice move just after just after half-time break, and we start the second half brilliantly. Skinner slips in a great ball, and Smith just sort of digs it out into that top corner. I think the ball was a little bit under his feet, but he does a fantastic job. And we lead. Well, we lead. We're drawing. We're back level. 1-1 now. The time is ticking away in the second half. We do have a throw in. I'll see what happens here, and then I'll make some changes. Oh, but Sean Long, did that take a deflection? If not, that was glorious. He has absolutely made amends from that horrific miss he did. But it looked weird on the screen. Did it take a deflection? Oh, massive one. Massive deflection. I was going to say it looked odd, but he had a go. And we now lead 2-1 at Wembley. What can we do? I'm gonna bring on. Oh, he's doing so well, Nathan Smith. I'm not going to take him off because he's so key for us. I'm going to bring on Tom Anderson for Ben Beachy. He's just not really performed too much for us, and I think that will do. I want to bring Adam Kane, but I don't trust him at left back, and we're only being one goal in front. I'm not sure that's the best course of action. Nathan Smith is tired, but obviously this is the last game of the season, and we've got another injury. Yikes! What the hell do I do? What is your injury? Head injury. I can maybe a bruised or a gashed head, right? Okay, he's gonna stay on, so I'm gonna leave him on. Jimmy Gale, sorry. Right, so we picked the ball up here. Another highlight. It's all going off. Might have incidents that's gone on just in the last few weeks. Oh, and he scored. Anthony Holdsworth on his debut at Wembley. Fantastic ball in by Nathan Smith, and he arrived. I can't even remember his first name, to be honest with you. He's just been there. He's only even got on the bench today because of the international duty issue. But he's come on and he's made his mark at Wembley. Oh, what a dream debut for the young man. And we are into the last few minutes. I'm going to give Adam Kane a run out. I'm going to get Nathan Smith off. Actually, he's more tired and on a booking. I don't want to risk a suspension going into next year. But it looks like we are now into the last 20 seconds or so. And I think that will seal it. I think we're going to be maybe one more chance. Smith's going to turn, hits the blocked, and will that be it, ref? Come on, I mean, what are we doing here? Hello, ref, anytime, and whenever you're ready, ref. There it is. We are 3-1 victors over Dartford, and we are the FA Trophy champions. I mentioned during the season that it was a trophy that I had my eye on because we hadn't even really gotten that close, but now we have got close. We've done it. We are the champions. I mean, it's not really that big a deal, is it? But it's still great to win a trophy. You know, we've won the Isthmian Premier, the Isthmian League Cup, I think it was. Obviously, we're out of that now. That's not cesspit. That's a bit of a uncomfortable term, but yeah, that thing. So we're out of that now, and let's have a look. We celebrated double. Oh yes, we're all the way back here. Yep. So Ryan Williams is out for 45 weeks. Doesn't matter because he's leaving the club. Jimmy Gale's out for a bit. Luke DeFizio doesn't matter. Holdsworth made his professional debut and scores. Incredible, incredible for him. I'll do that. I'll do that off camera just to see what some of the. Just absolutely loving it. The board are happy. Requesting a contract. I'm not going to. You are lucky boys, son. If you hadn't scored that goal, oh my God, you'd have been absolutely. Well, half time, you were not my favourite person. Let me tell you that much. So yeah, it's going very very well. I wonder if I'm a legend at this point. I'm my favourite personnel, but Tom Anderson is a legend. I mean, he's done okay, but wow, how am I not? What do I have to do? It's the first time I've looked at this screen. I understand Dan Ryder. I understand Espinosa. We've got to get Adam Alms back to the club. He's a club legend. Yeah, he's not really done a lot at Newcastle, right? We'll leave that then. Sean Long is a legend. Really? A legend? I mean, he's done well, but a club legend. I can't. I'm only a favourite personnel. I'm not at least an icon. Anyway, I guess that's something we need to build on ourselves. He wants a new deal for good. I am tempted, but not for that much, mate. You're not getting 1,400 a week now. Sack your agent instead. Yeah. Bit of a tip. If someone comes to you saying they want a new deal, tell them to sack their agent. They'll by and large, they'll do it for some reason. I don't know why. They seem to just like sacking agents, players. But without all those players, we were able to win, and win it well. Oh, it's in this little glitch where it's cut off half the fixtures. There we go. Okay, so we did it very well. 19,000 people at Wembley. Yeah, I'm optimistic going into next season, and that's where all next episode will be. The first game of next season, where we go into the Vanarama National, as I like to call it. So we're going to be facing Hartlepool. Jeff Stelling's going to be absolutely hating losing to us. Forest Green, Stockport, Wrexham, Lincoln. Oh, we're getting into the teams where we actually are. I've actually heard of them. Might even heard of some of the players. Incredibly. But we'll see. So next season is going to be a big one, where we see if we can try and get up to the Football League at the first time of asking. Big challenge, I feel, for the next one. And that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like. Our first I'd say our first real trophy. I don't really count the Isthmian League Cup, but this is the first trophy I've heard of. So if you have enjoyed us winning that with a half a squad, I'm still annoyed. I mean, if we'd lost, I would have been absolutely furious. But if you have enjoyed my initial rant and then slight happiness after the goals ended up going in, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more as we progress towards the Football League. Follow me on Twitter at DLCDave1, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.